Grand Rising, my melanated people, God's people, people of love, prosperity, hope, health, wealth. Man, you're great and abundantly blessed. One thing you need to remember is that God provides everything for your abundance. We're out here in nature doing what we love to do, loving, living, and enjoying life. What I want to talk to you about today, melanated people, was this rift and divide that has been put between poor people. And it's not just poor black people, poor white people, it's poor Vietnamese people, poor black people. All of this rift puts everybody at odds against the melanated person. And as long as that continues to go on, those powers that be, that rich 1%, can continue to play us like fools. Because they don't care any more about the poor white people than they do the poor black people, the poor Hispanic people. They don't care about any of them. Now, yeah, white people get some privilege, but they give them that to keep them lording over black people so that that divide stays there. They don't always go out and create a device. If something naturally occurs, they leave it just like it is because it's working. And it's working so well. Why do you think they killed Fred Hampton? Fred Hampton had organized racist white people, gangs of all different nationalities, and they were all working together, and they signed a non-aggression pact, and they were all working together for the betterment of that city and for the betterment of those impoverished neighborhoods. And J. Edgar Hoover and the police department of that city could not have that. They could not have blacks and whites and Hispanics and Chicanos and Asians working together. That's unheard of, and they want no part of it because it could successfully turn around and change those neighborhoods where those people are trapped. And they want them trapped in those neighborhoods. You know, it's, and then they throw out little tidbits of things, especially to the black people, to the melanated people, to us. You know, a classic scene from the movie Trick Baby, a book written by Iceberg Slim, was the rich white people were sitting around the table, and one of them said, and I paraphrase, you know, we don't want the smart ones, the ones with drive and ingenuity, to stay in the ghetto. We want to bring them out and lift them up, because then they will become thankful to us, and they will believe in our system, and they will believe in that American dream, and they will believe that everybody can succeed, and they will believe in that bullshit about pulling themselves up by the bootstrap, and we've got them isolated and out and away from their people. And they're not going to be worried about helping their people or going back and bringing others and doing those things. So we don't want the smart ones, the intelligent ones, the ones with drive to stay there. We want to lift them out and bring them up. And that's pretty much the way the system works. I mean, you don't believe it? Look at Herschel Walker. Classic example. And there are many others. He's not the only one. I'm not just picking on Herschel, but he's out there right now doing what he does. And he's doing it because of his football ability. You know, pick him up, use him, bring him forward. We gave him some money. He's got some standing. We don't want him going back into the black community and using that standing and using that power, because that's too dangerous. So, you know, to me, nothing is going to change until it's realized that we're all in the same boat. You know, black people at the bottom, melanated people at the bottom. We're doing the worst, of course, most naturally. But as far as what they think of us, you know, we're all in the same boat. We're all riding that same boat. That if they decide tomorrow that they don't want anybody else on this earth, everybody got to go. It's not going to be just the black people. It's going to be the impoverished whites, the impoverished Chicano. It's going to be all of them. You know, and when I say impoverished, I'm not just talking about the ghettos. I'm talking about middle class, upper middle class, lower middle class. You all got to go. Gotta go. They may leave some of the rich that are not in the 1% around, maybe. Not guaranteed. So we need to start realizing this, that this is a situation. I just wanted to produce this video for the melanated healing of my people so that we understand what racism is really about. Because we can't fight it or combat it unless we understand what it's really about. And it's really about controlling the world. It allows them to control the world and to keep a group of people that they fear in subjugation. All right, my melanated people, that's all I got for you today. God loves you. I love you. Love yourself. Be blessed.